What's up, guys? This is Pressure. I had a comment in one of my videos asking whether or not you should use autoflip. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about if you should leave autoflip on or leave it off. I personally play with autoflip off. It's just my preference. I like when I call my play on defense knowing exactly where my players are going to be lined up pre-snap, so I can make my pre-snap defensive adjustments. Sometimes if I have autoflip on, which I have tried using autoflip, and I think that I obviously got my play lined up the right way, all of a sudden it flips it, and now I'm confused on my adjustments, because whatever adjustments I make, it's basically running your adjustments backwards. So you have to kind of go like in reverse order in a sense of how your adjustments work. So I personally like playing with it off. However, there are advantages with playing with it on, and the biggest advantage is it puts you in the best possible alignment to stop whatever formation your opponent comes out in. Whether or not they flip a play, whether or not they're trying to trick you and calling, one formation where there's a lot of receivers like gun bunch, and maybe you're running nickel normal, and they're just trying to throw you off, and they're like, hey, I'm going to flip my play here. Well, the computer, the defense will automatically flip the play for you and give you the best possible alignment. So there's really no way around it if you're on the offense, unless you just come out of the play call screen, pick your play, and then once you get to the line, then flip your play again, because then your opponent would have to flip the play. So for an example like this nickel normal, let's say you're running the overload 3 seam. So let's just say that's a blitz you run, and you like overloading the weak side of the defense. So you call that, and let's say your opponent comes out of gun bunch. Alright, and they come out of it normal. Okay, what that does is it leaves the blitzers on the side of the tight end and away from the running back. And the idea is this is supposed to give you the best possible alignment to where your overload will still work. Okay, now I'm going to show you what happens if your opponent flips the play. Okay, so let's say you run the exact same play, overload 3 seam, and now your opponent realizes that you like to bring that overload to the weak side of the defense, to where the running back's on the opposite side. They like to flip their play. Well, you don't need to flip your play, because the computer, since you have auto flip on, is automatically going to line up your defense exactly the way that the previous play was, except obviously since the play is flipped for offense, it's going to be flipped for you as well. So, and this is just an example, this is just gun bunch, and like I said, any formation to where your players are aligned, it's going to give you the best possible alignment, okay, in the computer's eyes. Now, me personally, for this play, I would like my blitzers to be over here on the right side, but some people may like it just like this. So there are advantages to leaving it on, and there are advantages to leaving it off. Just be aware that if your opponent comes to the line of scrimmage and they flip their play, having auto flip on is not going to flip the play for you. You're still going to have to flip the play. Okay, so I would say play with whatever you're comfortable with, and that's probably the best way you should go about it. Alright guys, peace out.